guys, it's me, Brittany, here with my postpartum update. So this is my 9 weeks, almost 10 weeks postpartum update. So about 2.5 months. I had my visit with the doctor at the end of 7 weeks. It was supposed to be at 8 weeks, but I had to go in early because the doctors weren't going to be there that day or whatever. So with that, it was a pretty short visit. But what I did appreciate was with my doctor taking the time to ask how I feel, how I was adjusting, and stuff like that. I think they just do that to make sure, you're not having any, signs of, postpartum depression or stuff like that. So I'm glad she did the time to do that before she got into the physical part of the exam. So basically with that, she checked, the breast and then, of course, the area down there. So just with checking, the cervix, making sure the uterus has gone back down and stuff like that. So that was uncomfortable, but it was bearable. Not as bad as childbirth. I don't think I can compare any pain to childbirth now. What's going on? What's going on? So, that was pretty much that. We discussed things with breastfeeding. I've been using a herbal supplement. I don't know how to pronounce the brand, but it's GAIA, and then it's lactate support. Initially, I tried the Mother's Love Plus. I didn't really notice a difference in my supply, but that was, I started at 11 days after having her, so I was still very much so in an extremely tired state. And with that, you're supposed to take it 4 times a day. You're supposed to limit the amount of fluids you take prior to taking the pill and after. It's supposed to be no more than an ounce of fluid, 10 to 15 minutes before and after. So I don't know if I was taking it properly, and then now I've recently been told it's better to get it in the liquid form. So if I try anything else, I would try that again in the liquid form. So we discussed that. So she said that she's had patients where that has been helpful with their supply and stuff, because I'm still kind of having challenges with breastfeeding. I really want to be able to do it, but I don't know if it's working out for us. I'm still producing and everything. I'm not producing, or I'm thinking I'm not producing enough for her. So we had kind of discussed that because I was gonna. What's wrong? Oh. Okay. Miss Trini was sleepy, so I had to put her down. Okay, these are the supplement I was talking about. So this has fenugreek seed, fennel seed, red raspberry leaf, blessed thistle herb, and marshmallow root fresh. Not sure what that is, but I know the Mother Loves Plus has the fenugreek seed and the blessed thistle. So maybe a week or so into it, it seemed like I was noticing a difference, and then now I don't really know if I am. But this one you're supposed to take 3 times a day between meals. It doesn't specify with the liquids, but I'm trying to follow the same thing with the Mother's Love. But after reading reviews, I read really good reviews. I was reading that you make sure you're drinking lots of fluid, but I don't know if you should be taking in a lot of fluid while you're taking it or whatever. So also at the visit, we went over birth control. So I'm on I believe it's pronounced Camilla, Camila. So I just started it today. That's a mini pill, so it's supposed to not affect your with breastfeeding. But when I was reading with the side effects, it said it may cause an undesirable effect on nursing infants. So I'm not quite sure what that means. So I'm hoping that it, doesn't put me with any other setbacks with breastfeeding. So I'll see how it goes. I plan to go see the lactation consultant again. So I'm gonna try to go tomorrow. She's there on Mondays, and I'm gonna be sure to ask her about that. But I was reading how people were saying even on the mini pill how it decreased their supply, and I was reading some people said it didn't affect them. So that's pretty much that. We discussed like other options with birth control, but the other thing would definitely for sure affect breast milk, and then the other thing was like the IUD, which that was good for like 5 years or whatever. Um, I'm not sure as far as with Okay, so still attempting to finish this video. Keep having interruptions. So I believe I was talking about the IUD last. So that's for up to 5 years or whatever. But I don't really know how things are gonna go in terms of other children or whatever. But that affects with breastfeeding. So, and then I don't really like the idea of something being in you like that for 5 years. So not really going with that route. So I'll just see how this goes with the mini pill. And the other thing I discussed with the doctor, we talked about sex or whatever. So she was, since the examination was already painful, she was telling me kind of what to expect when, when my husband resumed doing that or whatever. So we have, and initially it was pretty painful, but like I said, like I don't compare anything else to childbirth now. But now after a few times, like it's not how it was like the first time, but it not having any activity going on there for 8 weeks or whatever. So um and so that was pretty much it with the visit. And I'm gonna have my well woman's exam towards the end of June. So then I'll have like the pap smear and stuff done then. I didn't have it done at that visit because I mentioned in another video that since my husband switched jobs, not presently insured right now, so won't be insured again until June. So I just opted to wait till then because the postpartum checkup was covered already through our previous insurance carrier. And for the most part, like I'm feeling good physically, um, in terms of like my body. Like I'm not sore or painful anymore. I'm still tired, which I don't know when I'm not gonna be tired, but at least I've had some good nights or whatever with her sleeping in longer stretches. Other than that, when I do get sleep, it is in like smaller increments, like maybe 2-3 hours, sometimes like only an hour. So that's kind of rough. I get more sleep during the morning. So for the most part, I have her in the swing sleeping. I know that sounds kind of bad, but that's kind of what's working for me to be able to get sleep. And then I let her co-sleep with me in the mornings, like once my husband has gone to work. So she sleeps a little bit longer when she's in the bed with me, which I've heard that from other moms who co-sleep. And what else? Um, so I'm just really trying to adjust with this whole motherhood thing. I'm enjoying being a mom despite, the sleepless nights and everything, but she truly is a joy, and I'm enjoying watching her grow, and, I'm looking forward to um, this continuous journey of motherhood. So, learning, trying to balance, adjust, trying to have time for myself, for my husband, but it's just, You know, babies are very time consuming, and especially with breastfeeding in the mix, that's even more time consuming. Um, you know, in some ways, I don't expect my husband to fully understand because I know he's not in my shoes or whatever. Um, but you know, I don't really fully feel understood in certain areas. So that's been like a little bit stressful for me. And then I know, like they say, stress affects with breast milk and production and stuff like that. So for just with you other like seasoned moms or whatever, like if you can just shoot me advice with how you managed everything, time management, balance, make just with stretching yourself to be able to make time for for everyone in your in your household or whatever. So that's pretty much it. Go ahead and show you my belly. I haven't started I'm sorry to say that was it, but then it's not it. I haven't started working out or anything. I didn't have really a workout regimen before I was pregnant. I probably was more physically active while I was pregnant. Um, but I just, want to be in the habit of doing something. But I've pretty much lost like most of my pregnancy weight. I get lots of compliments on how good I look for just having a baby. And, I'll see women who it's been much longer since they've had their baby and how they haven't really made a lot of progress with their body. So I definitely count it like as a blessing that I haven't had to do much, and I'm pretty much back to my size and fitting most of my pre-pregnancy clothes. So she seems to be getting fussy again, so I'll show you my belly real quick. So slit clothes. So I guess I can't fully show my belly because I have a high waist skirt on, but I'll just pull my shirt. So, that's it. I had someone ask if it was soft or hard. So my belly is feeling soft. It did feel hard initially. Um, my navel's looking normal again. But I didn't have an entirely flat stomach to begin with, so this isn't too far off from what I was already working with. So thank you guys for watching. I will have more videos coming up on my 2-month update for my hair, so I'll do a video on that, and then I have some other videos coming up for you guys. So once again, thanks for watching.